Radio, bringing metal to the masses.
This is Onslaught Radio. I'm Natalie and I'm backstage at Reading Festival where I'm talking to Dan and Mikey from Skindred. Hi guys, how's it going?
Splendid. Very well, yeah. We've got System of a Down in the background over there. Got Major Lazer on the screen here. It's like a mashup, the best mashup ever. Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Awesome. So you guys performed here earlier today. Tell me a little bit about how it felt.
Well, I lived here for a very long period of my life, and so I come to Reading Festival as a kid for years and years and years. Must have been here 10-15 times. So to come back here as a non-punter, to come back here to play is like, I'm still getting my head around it, to be honest with you. Being up on that stage, just watching the Deftones a minute ago from out front and thinking, flipping heck, we were up there earlier today. Can't really wrap my head around it at this point. Very excited, very stoked, really happy. Just can't say enough about it. Can't wait for tomorrow. Bring on Leeds.
Yeah, same kind of deal. It was always the festival I went to as a kid. Just the mix of bands and everything, and like to play it was just really, really, really trippy because playing a band or whatever, and you can get into some concerts and different things because of people and I've over the years, if we were around, I'd always come to at least a day of Reading Festival, and I'd hang around in this bit over here and drink too much or whatever. But to get the chance to actually play, yeah, it was awesome.
And I mean, like, it wasn't a couple of years ago, I went to see you guys in Woking, in a tiny, weeny little venue in Woking, and to be going from that to something as massive as Reading Festival must feel kind of pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I think with us, it's always been like the slow climb, because we've had a weird thing as well that we would be somewhere in the world, we could play like a pretty large venue, and then we'd come back here, and it would be playing like a tiny, like a pub essentially, or something like that. And then we've never had it across the boards, like people totally getting. But now it feels like people are sort of. I think in some ways, like, what we were doing is a little bit too ambitious, or like incorporating dance music and all that kind of stuff in what we do. It was a bit weird, strange for people. But now I think like kids that like heavy metal, like dubstep, and they're getting into house, and they're getting into all this other stuff, and ragga, and so now's kind of our time where people are sort of coming to us, I think. Yeah,
we do things in the UK when we play like a big old tour of playing like Brixtons and Forums and these 2,000 to 5,000 capacity rooms, and then do like the other tour in the next part of the year where we'll go around and go to all the off the beaten track places where people can't afford to go to a major city and pay to go and see in a big club sort of thing. So I mean, we still do these tours where we'll be in places like Woking or places like Coventry or Farnborough or Falmouth or Bournemouth, Aberdeen, places that aren't like a major go-to place on a touring circuit, because we like to take what we do to a smaller place, and for people who can't get to a major city to be able to see it as well. We like to be able to do that, and we'll keep doing that, hopefully.
That's awesome, but you guys have completely managed to dominate Reading Festival this year because you released Ninja.
I think so.
Yeah, totally. You're all over Twitter at the moment. Really? Everyone's talking about the tour dates.
I'm going to check now, actually. Hang on a minute.
You're going to check I'm not lying.
I'm going to check. You've raised the gauntlet. I'm going to check. I don't see 10 million tweets. I'm going to say you're wrong.
Yeah, that's no pressure on me then. I didn't quite count them, but 10 million, possibly not. However,
in Skindred world. In Skindred world, it's pretty good right now. It is pretty good. I think people are getting excited for the new album, and like we're dying to get it out there. I think we are going to drip feed a few things before the record actually comes out or whatever. And there's big plans basically. So, and we've announced a tour in January. Did you know that as well? Yeah, right. You said that. I'm sorry. And like a bunch of things are getting announced at the moment. So it's pretty good.
So, other than the tour, have you guys got anything else exciting planned for sort of the rest of this year?
We're going to Japan and India.
Going back to Russia.
Yeah, European dates.
European tour in November. I think we're going back to Russia at the end of it. That's tentative. I think that's happening. India and Japan in October, as you said. December. Don't know what's happening in December yet. something. I think we've got a couple of things in September as well. Little choice things somewhere. So still making use of the last couple of months of the year. But I think we're going to do some videos and shoot some videos for some singles and get prepared for the album to come out and do all that sort of stuff. I'm doing a couple of in-stores for an amp company that I use, Orange Amplifiers. I'm doing a couple of in-stores up and down the country somewhere. I think Portsmouth and Birmingham, I think. So yeah, that'll be fun in September. So yeah, got little things like that coming up.
And you said you're going back to India and a couple of other places. Is there anywhere that you haven't toured yet that you guys would really like to go?
I'd like to see more of Asia. I'd like to go to China and those sort of places, and more of
like South Korea.
South Korea, well, North Korea. I'd like to go to North Korea if they'd let us come in. I'd like to do all those, and South America as well. I'd like to go back there. That was we've been there. We'd love to do that again and go and see some more places.
All there would be great. We played a festival. South Africa as well. It's just like kind of to just go. You've got typically for us, America, Canada. We'd love to go back to America because we haven't been in like a year or something. But that is going to happen. But outside of the typical, Europe, Japan, America, got like North America kind of thing. Love to just do the places like India is a first for us. Like lots more places in Asia, and Africa. Like love to play like South Africa. Just places that don't typically get a lot of bands. It'd be really good.
Well, I grew up in South Africa, so I know a lot of people that will probably see this and be screaming.
Right.
So I think that would be awesome one day.
Yeah, I know the bands. There is a thing out there, like bands are playing, and it's just like tapping into it to just do it because I just love to go there, So.
Awesome, guys. I'm going to let you go and see some of these bands that are playing, and thank you very much for talking to Onslaught Radio. Good luck for Leeds tomorrow.
Thanks for having us. Thank you very much.